What's your story? Children around the world with special needs are often hidden, abandoned, abused, unwanted, invisible, unloved, misunderstood, voiceless, and overlooked. But the truth is that each of these kids has a unique story. Meet Anastasia.
2 years ago, Anastasia came to the mission. The orphanage decided that the Miriam Center is a better place for Anastasia because the Miriam Center is a place for special need kids, and they feel like the kids get better health care there at the Miriam Center. We partner with this medical team that came to Port-au-Prince. What this team does, they do cleft palate surgery, and we go to Port-au-Prince with Anastasia. We get the cleft palate fix, and Anastasia is doing pretty good after surgery. She's a happy kid and living at the Miriam Center. Now, Vernicia asked if she can have Anastasia, and now Anastasia is living with Vernicia. She's living a happy life, better than the life she was living before. She's very happy.
Anastasia now knows the power and magnificence of a loving family. Meet Wedkinson.
Wilkinson has been coming to the program for almost 2 years. When he first started coming, he was very shy, would cry anytime one of us who works at the Miriam Center came around him. To now he's flourishing. He got a needed surgery. Before the surgery, he walked with a really low crouch and could only walk if someone was holding his hands or he was holding onto objects and walking, and now he can walk without holding on to anything. This improved independence has allowed him access to an education. He is now able to be in a school in the community, and he loves it. He comes in almost every day the first couple weeks of school and said, "I'm going to school today," with a big smile on his face, and he gets so excited to be able to go to school.
Wedkinson now knows that he has hope and a future. Meet Angie Love.
Angie Love's story is a beautiful story. Heather and Pepita, the directors of the Footprints of the Sun ministry in Haiti, met Angie Love about a year ago. She was laying on a cardboard box outside of her parents' home, and she looked completely lifeless and malnourished. Heather and Pepita went and talked to her parents to see what was going on with her, and her parents basically said, "She's finished. There's no more life left in her." Heather and Pepito looked at her, and Pepito turned to Heather and said, "She will be one victory for the community of Terre Rouge." So they began taking her milk and cereal and other nutrition items, and over the past year, she's completely changed. She is a new girl. She's walking, she's thriving, she's in preschool, she is interacting with other kids, she's happy and she's healthy. She has been incredible to watch transform over the year and see her just gain life. I think that the community of Terre Rouge has seen her as just a huge success, as one victory that has changed the way that they see kids that may not survive and kids with special needs. So she is thriving, she's beautiful, she's happy, and she is completely full of joy.
Meet the Miriam Center staff. Their stories are full of compassion, sacrificial love, transformation, grace, courage, and pure joy. The Miriam Center staff now see the character of God in these precious children.
My experience at the Miriam Center, how the Miriam Center have changed me, is that in the past I didn't have that heart for special need, for the work for kid with problem like kid in the Miriam Center. I didn't have that heart. I have changed. The Miriam Center has transformed me into another person. They are my best friend now.
Everyone has a unique and beautiful story to be told. What is your story? What will yours look like? What will yours say? How will you impact the story of a child with special needs?